Hi, I'm going to show you how to create a smooth and simple transition in After Effects to get you from one screen to the next. It's very easy, but you show it to people and they think you've created magic. So, start by adding a new layer, shape layer, to our composition. That's where all of this is going to happen. We click on our ellipse tool, we hold shift, and create a circle. Just a regular circle. And then we do a couple of things that are important. We hold Command on Mac, probably Control on Windows, I'm not certain. We double click this here. And this centers the anchor point in the middle of the circle. All right. Now we go over to Align. We make sure it's aligned to our composition. And we hit this horizontal center and this vertical center. Place it right there in the center. Now, we need to make a bit of an adjustment to the stroke in order to make it fill the entire screen. You don't want to do this with a fill because things get wonky. You want to make a stroke with an empty fill on the circle, and then come down here to stroke width and just make it really big. We're probably going to need for the path itself to be larger, which is fine. Let's make that bigger to where it's going off of the screen. Doesn't matter if you can see it all, it's fine. And we go down to the stroke, and we get that sucker really big. And we just keep going, keep going, keep going. And keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. We try to make it so that there's very little runoff. So I'm pressing up on my directional keys, and that looks decent. So now, in order to make it all transition-y, we want to have it spin and reveal itself. So we go here to trim paths. Yeah, right here at this add thing for the shape layer. Go to add, trim paths. And it does absolutely nothing when you first look at it. When you go down in here into its little sub-column, we get start and end. Starts does that. Alright, isn't that nice? And what we want to do is turn the end all the way down to 0. And then turn the start all the way down to 0 because we want to change. We don't want it to just be black the whole time. We want it to change. It go from white to black. So that way we have two colors to work with. So we start our time here. And then let's go about 2 seconds out. No, not about 2 seconds. Exactly 2 seconds out. And then we make our next keyframe there at 100%. Then we can make another one at 4 seconds at 0%. And I'll show you why we do that in a minute. Actually, you know what? No. Forget it. I'll just do that when the time is right to do that. So, we have this. This is wonderful. This is grand and glorious and all that. So now when we preview it, it looks kind of like that. It's not terrible. It's not, the most wonderful thing in the world. It's kind of blech. So what we got to do is we got to make it a little smoother. We have to make it so that it pleases the eye. To do that, we highlight both the keyframes. We go down into this, keyframe assistant. So the way I got there is by right-clicking this, right on the keyframe itself. You right-click over here, it's all this other stuff, and I don't know what that means at all. you want to go over here, click right on the keyframe, and come down to keyframe assistant and hit easy ease. The shortcut, F9. That comes in handy. We do that in order to make a starting point for ourselves. Now it's a little smoother now, a little smoother. What we want to do is we want to, kind of get an illusion of gravity here, even though this is clearly not an item, affected by gravity. But we want to lie because this is computers. So we go here. Yep, no. Here we go. All right. Click Start keyframes, and then we click this graph editor here. We get a bar thingy. We click that. This here makes it the entire width of this little screen here. So that way we can see exactly what we're messing with. Now what we want to do is we're going to take these smoothed in edges, hold shift, grab this little point right here and drag it. I'm going to show you why in a minute. So I'm going to come here and do the same for the bottom. Click that again. Now see what we want to do here is get it to where it dips in the middle. Now see what this is, it means the way it's flat here means it's going to start off the animation very slow, barely moving. And when it gets to the middle, it's going to dip really fast and then go into a smooth, slow state right to its close. That makes it look nicer. Just you'd have to trust me on that because I, kind of did this before. Anywho, so now let's preview that. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Yeah. See, it's all smooth. Everything's good there. Everything's good. Just it feels better to the peepers. All right. So, how do we use it? Good question, me. I have these two images. Couple of illustrations that I worked on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste them here in the center and then, well, not paste them, but just drag them down from their original source over here. It's right here. And hold Command and Option and hit F. And that stretches them, and I'm supposed to get angry because it's altering my art and making everything all stretchy, but I don't really care. But not for this. Now, for this, normally you'd start on this screen here where we want to go down to toggle switches and modes so that you have track matte, which is a fancy word for some type of weird wonky mask thing. I mean, it's cool and all, it's just, you treat it like a mask essentially. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this to be alpha matte shape layer 1, and then it goes away. Because you see, this is now dependent on the existence of the black in this shape layer 1. Since when we begin, there is no black. It's only clear and white. We see straight through both layers into Scud War, which is down here. Scud's this really cool robot assassin. Well, I don't need to go into all of that. It's just really cool. Just, look it up. Anywho. So now when we play it, bam! Look at that. Since the black is wiping on, we see our image that is reliant on its appearance reveal itself. And now see, when you play it like this, it kind of sucks. Because then it's like, this is getting revealed, but then it just zips right back to the scope paper. We don't want that. So, let's extend this timeline out a little bit. This down here, and then we're going to go out to 4 seconds. Remember that stuff I was doing before. I'm going to take this, copy the keyframe, and then paste it here. But as you'll see, when we go in here and we look at the graph editor, this looks all dippy and swervy and cool, and this looks all like, what's up with that? I did copy and paste. Anyway, we have to go in here and fix it. So we have to treat this side the same way as the other side. Yeah, get it nice and clean, nice and swoopy. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, but it helps. You know, you know how to do that. Cool. So yeah, then we go back out here. We zoom out. And do like that. Snap it directly to this keyframe so that that's all we see when we preview. Preview that bad boy. And we have a reveal followed by a de-reveal, followed by a reveal, followed by a de-reveal. Isn't that nice? It's kind of like a pendulum, only really exaggerated. So that's the gist of how to do this sort of thing in After Effects. And just take the effect and run with it. Go nuts. Do multiple things. But just remember a couple of key points. You want to work with black and white if you're going to be working with track mattes. Whereas black is what you will see, and white is what you won't. So you keep all of that in mind, and stick to the rules and that sort of stuff, and you'll be able to make some magic happen. So go, play, have fun and stuff. Hello. No. I'm not going to start like that. Hi. Hi. I'm about to show you how to make a quick, easy, smooth circle matte transition in After Effects. Its uses are hi. I'm about to I'm about to start over. It's what I'm about to do. Okay. For real this time. For real. Oh damn it, Moosh. What you want? You're gonna ruin my audio with your tail wagging, beating on plastic bags and shit. Can you go on somewhere? What about gone means come over here and lick me? I said gone. You ruining my audio, Moosh. Go to the cage. Silly animal. All right, hello. I'm about to go over how to create a transition. It's going to be a circular transition where a circle is drawn onto the screen. Oh, damn it, Moosh. Really? What does go to the cage mean? Get your monkey ass in the cage. Hi. I'm about to show you how to create a circular spinny, damn it. What is this actually called? Don't Radial? I don't alright. Whatever.